Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speckled bird Israelites that look like the heathen nations that are scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth. And I also want to give a shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be listening and learn to these videos. And I want to give a double shalom to all you brothers that are out there on the highways and byways, risking your lives and your freedoms to magnify the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, which are the names of who the word early calls God and Jesus. And I also want to say that this video is only for the Israelites. And the Israelites are who you call today black, Hispanic, Mexican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans to Panamanians, Argentinians. Those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. You know, that's who the Lord cares about, and really, He only cares about a certain number of those people, because only a remnant of those people will only be saved. 2/3 of those people will be destroyed. But I'm coming back at y'all with another video on natural news. As y'all can see, it's about this devil, and if you don't understand why I'm calling this man the devil and his people the devil, because he comes from the nation of Esau, Edom, and they are the wicked according to the scriptures, and that's who the earth has been given to. You see, and devil just means deceiver. That's all it means. So anybody can be called a devil, but they are the main devils on the earth. It's not a man that's red. He got horns growing out his head, and he's poking people with a pitchfork in a place called hell. No, the devil it just means deceiver. And his race of people, the so-called white people, that's who the Edomites are. That is their biblical nationality. It's Esau, Edom. That is the nation who the Lord hates. But as y'all can see, what it says Klaus Schwab issues threat to Brazilian president for refusing to sign WHO pandemic treaty. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, if you're not studied or you're not diligent, you won't be. Let me put it like this, for you newcomers, up on game. You won't be aware of these different, meetings, that these heathens be having, man. And since he threatened him, let's get that in the book of what it say? Worship the image of the beast should be killed. Get that real quick. Because that's in Revelations. Because threatened him, hey, that's coming. That's going to happen. That's going to happen if you don't take this man's charagma soon. Let's get this in the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse. I'm in the wrong chapter. Verse 13. Chapter 13, verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Right? Who had power? Esau, Edom, and his image is his ways, his philosophies. His lifestyles. And I'm gonna read that again. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Verse 16 goes into the charagma, because that's ultimately what they want to do. Put that chip inside of you, because that's the MOTB. And referring back to this article, of Klaus Schwab, this Edomite, who's the head of the Economic Forum. He basically threatened the president of Brazil. I don't know how he threatened him, but hey, ultimately it's gonna come to that, man. If you don't get down with their program, hey, it's gonna be get down or lay down. Lay down meaning hey, you gonna have to die. But let's read a little bit of this article. It says World Economic Forum founder and executive director Klaus Schwab issued a thinly veiled threat toward Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro after strongmen refused to sign the World Health Organization pandemic treaty. And you see, let's go to the Book of Psalms because you know they be having these little meetings and stuff like that. And this is all in the scriptures, you know. This is in the scriptures. It's you know it's not foreign. You know, it's not something that the Lord is unaware of. You know, and the fact that he threatened him, he got a little mad. Let's read this in the Book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?" It's vain for these Edomites, you know. And it's not just Klaus Schwab. It's thousands of these Edomites, man, that are on top. You know, there's Edomites that's over him. You know, those are really the ones that's pulling the strings. He's just like a puppet. He's just the face, the guy that you see. You know? But I'm going to get to verse 2. It says, "The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together," because that's what the World Economic Forum is. They take counsel. They have meetings, right? They have get-togethers. They have talks, you know, of what they're going to do to the population and how they're going to basically shape the world and to basically mold them into what they want them to be and how they want them to be treated. You see? Because Esau, at the end of the day, he has a God complex, man. All these other nations are following Esau, the so-called white man. You know? I'm going to read this in that second part of the verse. It says, I'm going to reread it, actually. It says, "The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, which are the Israelites, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us." You see? That's what they say. You know, they want to take away this truth. You know, they want to shut down the internet, you know, have that family of the word hit. And it's going to hit soon, you know, eventually. You know? And ultimately, you know, if you don't get down with their program of agreeing with them, hey, they're gonna take you out, you know, pursuant to Revelations and what I just read, you know, the 13th chapter and the 15th verse. You know, if you don't worship their image, you don't get down with their ways of life, and you don't get down with this beast system, you know, hey, they gonna kill you, you know. But let's read this in the second paragraph. It says, let's also be clear, the future is not just happening, the future is built by us. You see? Hey, Psalms 2 and 1, man, why did the heathen rage, you know, and imagine the vain thing? How you gonna say the future is built by you? Who are you? You know? They think they the Lord, man. You know? Let's get there in the book of Obadiah real quick. You know, because the book of Obadiah is about, you know, the so-called white man. You know? This is the book of Obadiah. Let me read verse 3. It says, "The pride of thine heart, meaning your mind, hath deceived thee, and thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, and that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" You see? Hey, that's what they say in their heart, man. You know, that's why they have the confidence to say the future is built by them. You know, they built all these different robots, you know. They got, what's his name, Elon Musk, he, you know, the creator and the founder of Tesla, these self-driving cars, and they're in the process of creating robots and stuff, which, you know, they already got all these different technologies and stuff like that. They're just now coming out with it because, you know, now is their time that they got to do it because they know that they have but a short time. And we at the end, you know. The Israelites are waking up, you know, at a rapid rate. You know, the truth is being spread, you know, 24/7 about what they're doing. You know, they're being exposed. So they coming hard with this, man. You know, and they're just straight out telling you because they know that they have but a short time. You see, it says I'm gonna read the other part. It says you here in this room, we have the means to impose this state of the future on the world, right? You know, and they do have it because the Lord gave them the power. You see, the Lord gave them the power. You know. I'm gonna read this. It says the German globalist message came amid remarks made by Bolsonaro on May 15th. The strongman leading the Portuguese-speaking nation voiced out of Brazil's explicit refusal to sign the WHO's pandemic treaty, which grants which grants the global health body overreaching powers in the guise of addressing public health issues. You see, it says studying plan devised by Klaus Schwab, founder of the World Economic Forum, to hand globalist control of the world using the COVID pandemic. You see, they might take my video down for saying, even saying those words, man. Those last two words that I just said, but it is what it is, man. If they do it, but it says Brazil will not get into this pandemic treaty. Brazil is autonomous and will not get into this. You can't forget that I've already spoken to our foreign relations cabinet, and if that proposal goes forward, it won't be with Brazil, said Bolsonaro. You see, hey man, you know, hey, you know, this is coming down to the wire, man. You know, that best believe something's gonna be happening with Brazil pretty soon, man. You know, they gonna take him out. You know, because the scriptures it's written, man. You know, they gonna cause everybody to basically conform to their image. You know, it says moreover, I was the only statesman that didn't adhere to the lockdown policies. I said we had to take care of the elderly people with comorbidities, and today's studies outside of Brazil especially show that I was right. You see, and Esau don't like to be told that he was wrong, man. Esau don't want you going against his orders. You know, Esau don't like that. You know, like I said, hey, best believe something's gonna happen to him. You know, or something's gonna be going on with the country of Brazil pretty soon, man. Cause you know, hey, Esau knows that he has but a short time, right? But I'm gonna get this in the book of Job, because the Lord, you know, the Lord is gonna allow them to do so much, but He's not gonna allow them to do everything they want to do. You know, because they have a bounds that they cannot pass. Let's get that in the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 5. Verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see? Hey, they only have a certain amount of time, man, you know, to do these things. You know, they don't have time for you heathens or you Israelites to be rejecting and bucking up against the word, man, or not against the word, Salakia, but against them and their powers, man. You know, you Israelites, man, you know, you 2/3, y'all that rejected this truth or thinking that nothing's gonna happen, man. I got a lot of things coming to y'all, man. Esau, he's ready to come down, man, real hard. You know, he's ready to come down. You know, he don't play that, man. Esau don't play that. You know, but I'm gonna get this in the book of Psalms, right? Because we gotta get out of here, man. You know, Esau threatening people, man. You know, let's get this in the book of Psalms, chapter 144 and verse 11. It says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children. It says, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. You see? So we're trying to be, you know, delivered in these times, man. We want the hedge of protection. We want Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to, you know, if we're a part elect, you know, if a man of the Lord, to give us that spiritual power. You know, or send down one of his angels to protect us and guide us. You know? Because we don't have no power, you know, over this man. The earth was given unto them. You know? The earth was given unto them for a certain purpose, you know? Let's get this in the book of and they are the strange children. They are the strange children, these Edomites mainly, you know. But the strange children are all the nations too, but mainly them. You see? Let's get this in the book of Revelations. Forgot where it's at. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 17. Because really, All these things that's happening on the earth, man, it's really the Lord's will. You know? It says, dang, I'm in the wrong thing. Revelations, chapter 17, verse 17. And I'm gonna get this. It says, for Yahweh had put it in their hearts, in their minds, to fulfill his will, and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, and the words of Yahweh should be fulfilled. You see? So, the Lord is going to allow them to do, to fulfill their plans with their World Economic Forum to a certain extent. But, when they start putting their hands upon the elect of the nation of Israel, then the Lord's going to intervene. Then, the missiles are going to start flying. Yahweh Shah is going to return. And they're going to fight against Yahweh Shah, Because, they want that, really this is about them trying to get their birthright, with this World Economic Forum, and them trying to make everybody on the earth sign this treaty and stuff like that, But hey, the Lord has the elect, the Lord has the elect, But I'm gonna get this in the book of Revelations, chapter 12, and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, and woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. You see? So they know that they have but a short time, man. So that's why they're having all these meetings. They're having all these different councils, and they're going to force every nation on the earth, man, to basically conform to their ways, man. And as y'all can see right here where it says tags, it's basically all different types of words that has something to do with what they want to do, right? It says, conspiracy, which that just means to plan, but it says great reset, medical tyranny, what else does it say? Enslaved, and that's what they want to do, man. They want to enslave everybody. And as it says right here with his face on it, it says the pandemic represents a rare but narrow window of opportunity to reflect, reimagine, and reset our world. So, and let's get this in the book of Daniel, man, because, how they're going to basically make everybody do this is, what does it say in the book of Daniel? By peace, they should destroy many. In the book of Daniel. I think it's Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And it's crazy because if you in this faith, they the ones that have destroyed the earth and have destroyed the planet, but yet they're trying to reset it, So it don't even make sense, man. What they're trying to do, it don't even make sense because they're the ones that's destroying the planet in the first place. And Esau, a lot of things that be going on that affect us. They're behind that, man. With these so-called, catastrophic events that be going on. And even wars are funded, and that's what the average person, they don't know that. They don't know that wars are funded. To go to war, you have to have money behind that. You have to have money behind that. But I'm gonna get this in the book of Daniel, chapter 8, verse 25, and it says, "And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand." You see, what is his craft? His craft is wickedness. That's his right hand of falsehood. You know, like I said in the book of Psalms, 144. You know, because his right hand is wickedness. You know, what he deems as light is wickedness. You know, his light isn't righteousness. You know, everything that Esau does is gonna be for your destruction. Even though he's gonna make it seem like it's for your benefit, it's really for your destruction. So that's why we're told to never trust our enemy in the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. You know, but I'm gonna reread this over. It says, and through his policy, meaning his laws, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart and his mind, and by peace shall destroy many. You see, by peace he's gonna destroy many by using that form of guile and deceit and being so-called peaceful with you at first. Hey, he's gonna eventually, get over on you, and cause that craft to be magnified so he can uphold his agenda, which is this new world order, his so-called great reset or whatever, right? But they're not gonna be able to achieve it to the extent that they want to, you know. But they will do, let me say, enough achievements of their new world order to a certain extent to fulfill prophecy. But then the Lord's gonna bring them down. You see, it says, but he should be broken without hand. I think I read the last one. It says, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, which is Yahushua, our Lord and Savior. You know, so hey man, if you don't get down with this, man, there's a lot more threats that's gonna be coming out, man, especially against the men of the Lord, man, because this is nothing, to the president of Brazil. They gonna do this to everybody that ain't down with they new world order, you know, that ain't down with them putting a chip in them, everybody, man. But I wanted to just do this quick video, on this and what I had came across. But I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all honor and glory to you. How about Shemel Shai, by Shem Kakadash, and double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elected nation of Israel. To y'all say Shalom. I'm gonna say why, Baba Ball.